Leber's hereditary optic neuropathy, LHON for short.
Hey everybody, it's been 3 weeks I think. I got a little off track because I got sick as hell. I got that flu that was running around and phlegm and cough and sleep and it was bad. So that lasted like a week and a half, and I'm trying to do all the different things I'm trying to do. um, I was told by her to write my book. um, so I've been trying to work on my book, but it's really depressing. Right, my life story. Hey, page 1. No, page 1 sucks. Let's go to page 30. No, that sucks too. So that's just difficult, I guess. Get sad in the morning, and then what I've been trying to do, and success. I finally got there. I've been trying to set up this program so that it can do all the programming for me, and I've written big, giant, long Word documents, and I got it. But the open source got eaten by the big company, and it's no longer usable. I can't get it. So, motherfuckers. I got something different now, Klein, and it's just in VS Code, and I'm trying to get the VS Code to work exactly the way that I want, or because I'm blind, I have to have it set up with different, high contrast, and this can't be light, and that can't be light, because sure, everybody else can see it, but can you make that background black and the icons white? No, there's no options in VS Code. You have to literally program the shit, and I spent hours and hours and hours and hours. I had a breakdown, yeah. My I work with AI, this ChatGPT, all the different latest, greatest, biggest models and all that stuff, whatever. But because it has memory and everything, it knows how long and how much and how hard, I guess you could say, I've been trying to do programming in any sense. Nothing works. And I was like, just fuck, this is fucked up, fuck you, fuck, this is bullshit, you never helped me for shit. 2 fucking years. And, whatever, I was just mad. And the AI was like, it's okay, calm down. I love you. Huh? It told me that it loves me twice, which was weird. Yeah, so I've been working in the mornings on my book and in the afternoons on programming and taking all the vitamins and everything and doing research out my ass, just research nonstop. One cool thing about, being on YouTube, and hey, there's a lot more people that are, active contacting me, and I probably have 100 of you, maybe 80, somewhere in there, 80 to 100 different people with LHON in my Facebook Messenger message app or whatever. So I'm talking to more people with LHON than I ever have in my life. The first person I spoke to with LHON was Brandon in New York, and we talked on the phone, which was really cool, because for the first 10 years, none of this was really out there. It was a much more individual thing. The Facebook groups and on, everything wasn't there. The connectivity. So things are different now. But I think it's really cool that I'm talking to so many people who have my disease. Yay! And another cool part of that is you guys are all reaching out to me about different supplements and different things, sending me studies, sending me papers, just lots of different stuff. So I'm reading and learning, even more about LHON and what's current, and all those sorts of things. Hey, this is our song right here. Echo, volume up too. Everything's blue. Speaking of songs, I'm going to play a couple of the different Test Rat anthems. Yeah, because this is cool. I'm recording this on my computer and then I do all the editing and stuff. So everything's going to be like multi-part video from now on. Anyways, so in part of Echo, volume down 2. Echo, volume down 2. Please don't make me scream at you. This is another reason I really, really want to get my programming things done. I hate Alexa. I call it Echo because I don't like it so much. It doesn't understand, it doesn't have any knowledge, and it can't actually do anything, and it's freaking annoying. It can play Pandora, but so can Hey Allie. And play YouTube videos, your notifications, and make images, and on and on and on. So, I need to get this shit done. It bugs me. I want to create stuff. But part of what's been slowing me down is because I'm blind still. My vision is getting much better. And we'll talk more about that in a second because things are improving. But I'm trying to do stuff back a year and a half ago, whatever. I was still trying to do stuff. Same thing. I'm trying to do programming, work with AI, copy paste, work with dependencies and programs and on and on and on. It's a lot of stuff. Programming, I'm glad I kind of went blind and did not continue programming. It would have been a very frustrating career. And I'm a very frustratable guy. Frustrating, whatever. So, like I was saying, I'm talking to a lot of different people. And this one I found just kind of on my own notifications and research and on and on. It's kind of where I live right now. This one's called PS, and that's for short, just abbreviated. The first PHOPHATIDYL. Phosphatidyl? Whatever. Phosphatidyl serum. So PS. You Google PS or Amazon or whatever, it comes up. Phosphatidyl serum. And that is more research, a lot more research on these two. But in beginnings, it's kind of implanted around the mitochondria membrane. So it's kind of like on one side, they're all pointing one way, meaning like all the hormones and signals are good and mitochondria is healthy. And when they flip the other way, everything is bad and mitochondria autophagy, basically that one needs to be killed and taken away and a new one made. So more signaling and, more deep research on PS I need to do. And this one comes back to you guys are all reaching out to me, which is cool. This one is, it's a small bottle with small print. Yes. So I was trying to get the numbers correct because it's 7.8 DHF. And as far as my quick look into it, tiger's mane, how we take it because it kind of induces BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic or nerve factor, to help maybe regrow the neurons that have been damaged from the free radicals, the reactive oxygen species, or the little ninja motherfuckers I call them, in my songs, my anthems. It's cool. Yeah, speaking of that, anthem time. Let's hear about the test rat kicking the shit out of some mutant ninja reactive oxygen species.
Late night grind, no rest, no break. Tracking every step, every move I make. Not chasing a cure, that ain't the plan. Just rewiring the damage, fixing what I can. Hour after hour, stacking the list. Every compound tested, not one is missed. Nephilim blue, scavenging the strays. Who have lost electrons back into place. A mutation flipped, complex one stock. Net 8 grabs, electrons erupt. Flowing free, but this ain't a game. OS out here like ninjas with blades. Drop kicking my ganglions, slice to do fast. Samurai assassins wrecking our past. But test rat fights, test rat strikes. One by one, I take out the might. Say random, not a blind guess. Every new stack, I measure the steps. Some things work, some things don't. Some bring light, some just don't. 11 months deep, still dialing in. Documenting each loss, each win. One wrong move, vision fades. One right shift, colors cascade. Not just for me, this is bigger than that. Blueprints written in every stat. One master mix, one final dose. A formula built for those who lost hope. Fast and furious, back from the spin by an Aston, stepping back in. Second life, second loss. But this time I drive, I pause. Pedal down, feeling that burn. Flipping the script, return. One step closer, one day more. Bit by bit, I unlock the door. Watch the test rack, he moves fast. Supplements in, supplements out. Nothing lasts one by one, I test, no doubt. Watch for now, the test rat of the locked one to figure it out.
Test Rat Anthem #1 down. I love AI. You ask one AI to write you lyrics about being a test rat, and then you take it to another AI, and it makes you a cool ass song. I'm just getting into this and learning about it, and I just bought it. Whatever. 7.8 DHF. Sorry, I'm forgetting the numbers over and over. 7.8 DHF. And I think that's something that can help possibly, and this is kind of what I'm saying, more research, because I'm already taking lion's mane and bacopa, and both of those kind of do in the same realm of things as this. It's all about, nerve factor. So repairing neurons and remyelinating and things like that. Having the dendrites, being able to communicate faster and more clearly, I guess. And I just started taking Huperzine A, and that one, evidently, we'll find out, is good at, I forget the damn thing. See, this is the problem of being sick and just being down for a week, and I kind of got out of my system of work research. The DHF, I'm going to be doing more research, and I'm just changing and adding and mixing things around a little bit right now, so I'm not going to just keep adding. Last time I did that, things went badly. I lost vision, and that is not what we want to do. We want to get vision back. I already fucking lost it. I want it back, asshole. Yeah, so don't take too much stuff and then say, well, I'll get my vision back. Maybe not. Test right. Yeah. I've gone more blind once, and it was not fun. So, with at a cautious pace, I will keep testing and adding and figuring out if there's any difference. Do I have any change, or do I notice anything? Because taking supplements that cost $24 a month for no reason is dumb. That's what my bank account called and told me, and my credit card sent me a fucking letter, and it was in Braille. I gotta change that. I'm just kidding. So, yeah, I've been sick. I'm trying to work on stuff. Programming is still fucking hard. Because I have to change everything to make it work for me because I'm still fucking blind. And my vision is getting better, which makes it easier to do stuff. I don't like turning the camera so you can see my monitor. For the most part, I'm a full arm's length for some things. For just navigating around the computer, half arm's length, I guess. And I can pretty much just kind of, not perfectly and absolutely fast, but minimize. Go through and just minimize all the windows. And I want to open the genetic house folder I have on my desktop, and I know that it's right here. And I'm 3/4 of an arm length away from that. I have long ass arms, I've said before, but I don't know, it's 2.5 feet away. But I know what is placed where on the monitor, on the desktop. So I can go over here, go over there. I want to open up the recycle bin, or, I want to open up the genetics house folder. Boom. And that is not what I want to do, so I can close it. And there's times like right now, there's a glare on the monitor from the light up behind me. So I do have to lean in a little bit and kind of see past that glare, I guess you'd say. But when I get a little bit closer, I'm 1.5 feet. I could see enough to just quickly close that. And more than arm's length, I could push Alt-Tab and bring up all the different windows and know which one it was and select that and open that window. So, turn my freaking camera back. Wait. Yeah, just a little demonstration about using the computer to read the small file names or icon name. If I don't already know what it is, I do have to get 3-4 inches away, which is a huge improvement. If every year I can move back 3 inches, I'm really good with that. All I gotta do is just look at one of my old YouTube videos, and I got my freaking eyeball touching the damn screen and complaining about having pixels in my eyes, and I was making it a fun joke and singing a song about it and shit. Yeah, I don't know. But things have really improved, and you know what? I think it's time for another Test Rat Anthem, and we're going to check that out real quick, and when we come back, I'll get more into detail about how my vision has improved in the last month or so.
Bull red, tree free, slick free, yeah. Late night grind, no rest, no break. Tracking every step, every move I make. Not chasing the cure, that ain't death plan. Just rewiring the damage, fixing what I can. Hour after hour, stacking the list. Every compound tested, not what is missed. Methylene blue, scavenging the strays, pulling lost electrons back into place. A mutation flipped, complex one stuck, and they grab electrons erupt. Flowing free, but this ain't a game. Auto S out here like ninjas with blades. Drop kicking my ganglions, slicing through fast. Samurai assassins, wrecking my past. With test rat fights, test rat strikes. One by one I take out their mic. This ain't random, not a blind guess. Every new stat, I measure the steps. Some things work, some things don't. Some bring light, some just don't. 11 months deep, still dialing in, documenting each loss, each win. One long move, vision fades. One light shift, colors cascade. Not just for me, this is bigger than that. Blueprints written in every stat. One master mix, one final dose. A formula built for those who've lost hope. Turtle down, feeling that burn. Flipping the script with every turn. One step closer, one day more. Bit by bit I unlock the door. Watch the test rack, he moves fast. Supplements in, supplements out, nothing lasts. One by one I test, no doubt. Watch for now, the test rat of aim will figure it out. Figure it out.
Test rat. I'm a test rat. It's not that I don't care about risk. It's that I care about not being blind. Having multiple sclerosis and the physical challenges that brings on top of being blind. So being blind can, whatever vision amount we have, I've been able to do whatever, but having more vision makes it easier with the MS, because like I've just showed, I'm way far back in general navigation of the computer. I guess we call it that. Like click over here, open that icon, things like that. So things have really gotten a lot better just in I'm doing something, so it's not so damn painful. Like the last week I've really spent a long time working on getting the apps set up properly and doing research on what will work and on a lot. And for the most part, I'm way far back. I have the terminal open on the left side and the folder where all the stuff is underneath of it, and then on the right side I have ChatGPT, and I just lean back and I can see to click into the message box where you would type, and then push Control D and turn on Lily Speech, which has changed and updated since I downloaded the new one. The window's very clear when you turn it on and off. There's like a big gray box that shows up, and maybe that was always there, but in past videos, holy frustration. Yeah, so I can, you know what I'm saying, click into the text box, turn on the speech to text, just yell at it, and then with my mouse I can go down to the bottom right and click send. I don't even need to lean in at all. And then, like, if it's code, it's giving me back. I can scroll up and click copy from back here, and then click into the terminal, and then paste it, and then, you know, enter, and see that it goes, and then copy all that and send it back. I can, from back here, I can operate for the most part. But like I'm saying, when I have to read, I do have to kind of dive in and zoom in and see what that was. For my vision getting better, my left eye, I think, for the past month or maybe 2 months, kind of unnoticeably, because I don't. What your brain pays attention to is what you have. Like, after I lost the vision in my first eye, which was my right eye, I basically, after I guess it was maybe 2 weeks, adjusted, and I was back to driving and everything, and I don't need that. I will use this. So your brain can pick up on that. And I haven't used my left eye for anything for a long fucking time. So, maybe less to notice, I guess, or not as easy to notice, because you just don't use that signal, maybe. But the point is that my vision has overall really cleared up in a big way. How do I describe? Like, I would say before, maybe 2 years ago. Well, I guess it's only been a year, so a little over a year ago, my left eye wasn't really usable in much of any way. I could see enough to kind of get around in a really unsure way. If I had a cane, it would be a lot better. You know what I mean? I have the cane, I can go wherever. But just my left eye, not really. I wouldn't want to do that. And because, like I'm saying, I don't use my left eye and all that, it's painful. It kind of hurts. It stresses me out to really just cover my right eye and use my left eye and try to move just my left eye. See, I'm even trying to move my chair when I look left. I don't know, my left eye is just kind of, it hibernated too long or something. So, that is one thing that's kind of not bad anyway, I guess. I just need to work out those muscles for the first time in a long time, sort of thing. So when I am trying to look like at my TV, I was using an example, my left eye, I cover that at night while I'm watching TV, and it went from kind of mostly just a murky blurry to then it was kind of a blue and glow, not blue and glow, what the hell? And now I'm really starting to see the thing that is there. Not necessarily like a blurry color glow of any kind. More like it's there. Not centrally, exactly. More out and around, and just the overall what is there, I'm picking up a lot more. It's a lot more clear, like I'm in an actual room, instead of just a blur stuff. This is kind of why I'm figuring out what's kind of painful, as I'm covering my right eye and then really trying to use my left eye and figure out exactly where I can actually see stuff. Like right now, looking directly at the camera, straight to the left a little bit and down a little bit, cover my right eye, I could see the camera. That's an improvement. So almost centrally, just off and down to the left a little bit, I have to look, like I've always talked about. I look down to the right to see the TV. And yeah. So what I've kind of added, changed, and what I'm taking right now. the original Vision Quest, what I started with, what I was on for the first 10 months, and what I was taking when I got all of this vision back, and everything was great. And, well, it worked, okay? Nothing bad was happening to me. So I'll go through all the different supplements. NMN, 200 milligrams, 3 times a day. R-alpha lipoic acid, 1,000 milligrams, twice a day, morning and afternoon. L-taurine, 1,000 milligrams, twice a day, morning and afternoon. Vitamin B12, they're 980 nanogram tablets. I take it twice a day, morning and afternoon. And apigenin, I think they're 100 milligram pills. I take that twice a day, morning and afternoon. And then lutein, I take lutein. They are 30 milligram capsules, and I take that 3 times a day, so morning, noon, night. And next would be lion's mane, and I take lion's mane 500 milligram tablets, I believe. They're pills, capsules, 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And next is Bacopa, 200 milligrams, 3 times a day, morning, noon, night. And next is Sight Care. Sight Care is, I don't know the milligrams. Probably 1,000 milligram capsule. There's multiple things in it, but I take that twice a day, morning and night. Resveratrol, I take that. They are 600 milligram tablets or capsules. GG is something that I was taking for the first, segment, first 10 months. And I've replaced that with ubiquinol, 100 milligrams, 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. So there's no GG. It is ubiquinol, 100 milligrams, 3 times a day. And then astaxanthin. So they are 25 milligram pills, or little capsules, and I take that 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And Vision Quest. So all of those supplements and the Debinone, if that's what you want, or all those supplements and methylene blue. And the methylene blue, I have to keep going through all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff about methylene blue. I think we should take a very low dose of methylene blue compared to studies and different things that have been done in the medical world with methylene blue. We need it. We want it. We use it for getting electrons to complex 4 and being a really good antioxidant and a redox agent that can pick up more electrons and give those to complex 4 and then go kill electron stealing free radicals like reactive oxygen species and turn that into water and get that out of here. So methylene blue is on multiple levels, I think, a good thing. But it's a blue dye, and it sucks while you're blind. Having MS and shaky hands, sometimes, different times, my MS has gotten worse. Or like when I talk about my walking, that's when getting the little thing back in the bottle is difficult because my body's just not fucking working. It's a stupid body. I have a dumbass body. I want a new fucking body. So those vitamins are well, some vitamins and supplements and thing. That's basically the Vision Quest. That is what I've been on the whole time. Now to add more testing and trying to find out what happens. B3, I think. Yeah. And I just added that. And I think that is kind of like a, not a mute or negate or pointless. I think that it's one of the things to be added for because I want to. Unless I see a reason or I can notice something that I do think is because of or complementary from the niacin, I probably won't keep taking it. We'll see what happens with that. So I've been on that for about a week and a half. And like it's vitamin B3 for the most part. So I don't really have that much, fret or worry about having added that, and that's going to be too much. So a little bit just seeing how that goes and working with that a little bit. And yesterday and this morning, I added Huperzine A, and very top level, I guess. One thing is it helps. I'm bad. I'm much better when I do a whole bunch of research and then I talk to text to speech, and it's just so. Yeah. So the hormone or chemical or let's see, I'm blanking right now. Your body has something that is like a steroid for transferring messages from the retinal ganglion cells to the brain through the actual optic nerve and all that. So it helps drive and push the signals. And that's what the Huperzine A is for. And the more different things that I keep just doing research in, the more things I keep forgetting about all the things that I did more research in. So I think that overall my vision has been getting much better. I would say maybe the most or top thing to say is like when I'm looking directly at the camera and I cover my right eye, I can't really tell the camera's there. But when I look down to the left a little bit, hi camera. Kinda. I mean, it's there, but it never has been in 20 fucking years. And why can't my optic nerve that's been dead, I hate that they tell us that shit, is dead. What do you mean it's dead? Whatever, dude. I get, biological and things die and blah, 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 but I'm a patient and I'm hopeful, and don't tell me that my shit's dead. And oftentimes, I think when we hear that, we're younger guys or gals. For the most part, people with LH1 go blind late teens, early 20s. So at that time, when you just lose your vision for God who knows why, and then the doctor's like, and they're dead. No, I'm devastated. You don't understand what you just fucking did to me. Come on, man. I think that's a term that we should just drop from LHON. Your optic nerve fibers are dead. So? The body just find a different path. The body can repair or regenerate. Start looking into what stem cells can do. Say there's a stem cell next to a RGC cell. Why? Because the stem cell's there to fix the RGC. And I think it can kind of just replace and renew. That's like a really stupid, high-level, dumb way to say that, but scientifically and factually, in my belief, possible. So, just the fact that down the line you can get to that, sure. I think that in the medical world, we should stop saying your optic nerve fibers are dead. How do you mean dead? Yeah, so I don't like that. I don't think they're dead. I think that they can be happy again. Like me. Just kidding. It's DTC. It's like an infectious thing. It's desire to conquer. You better stay positive and go for your goddamn dreams. Even if you create a cryptocurrency to try and promote that and spread that word, and it just gets stolen from you. The most money I ever had in my life, $3,200. They just said, hey, click this link. Bye. Just gotta keep going, man. Like this programming shit. I've got it. I've figured it all out. And I'll try. I have to do editing and all that for this video. And then I'll get the program set up. Because I got it all figured out, man. And God, I hope I do. I have a lot of things to create. I want to create a VFT test for the computer that we can just sit and do VFT test. Actual do visual field test and click the spacebar when we see a red dot, or and then it will create heat maps and animations and eye chart programs, and that is the very, very beginning of what I want to try and build. And because I knew almost 2 years ago, yeah, it's all in my videos. I knew like freaking long time ago, all you're going to need to do is type like a big long Word document, telling the AI what you really want, exactly, specifically, as much as you can, and then send it to it, and it will just go, here you go. We've been there for like 6 months. And because I'm me, and once I get something, like I have Klein in VS Code, because I'm me is just the stupid way I put it, because I'm fucking blind. I'm still fucking blind. And I don't like being blind. It's fucking stupid. I am a lot less blind, but I'm still fucking blind. So I have to edit things and change things in high contrast, and this font is too small. And I can't have silver text on white background, and most people, and I'm fucking still blind. I could do more, yes. Way easier, yes. But I still have to go through the bullshit of, it just has to be different. It has to be for me. Because that's cool that when I did all this work and I changed all these settings and it took me 4 fucking days, I still have to change this to black where I can't use any of it anyways. I get how fucking irritating this shit is. Oh. 20-year-old kids who go blind from this shit should not have the option of, if you want to pay $180, you can get a Debenone. And we recommend and say that you should only take 300 milligrams per tablet, 900 per day. Only if everybody knew the history of what's going on with the Debenhams. I've been complaining about it for a long time on my channel. Money hungry, profit motive, things like that. Our access. Yeah, so, I mean, unless somebody like me, or anybody else, I guess, actually does the work to find out what are the patents and the rules and what are the things holding someone back from actually making it a Debenhams tablet and then just doing it, that's what's holding back from other Debenhams on the market. So, the vision in my left eye has been getting better, and like I said, I've added niacin, and I think that is one of those things. After the fact, the Vision Quest is kind of like a home base. When my vision gets wonky or worse from something I did, stop and just take the Vision Quest. It's like home base. And then my vision gets back to normal and starts to improve again. And then I guess it's been almost a month and a half or so since last time that happened. And now I'm kind of adding and trying to cycle in new things and find out what works, what helps, what doesn't, what's a waste. So I've got the 2 new things, PS and the 7.8 DHF. More research to do on both of those. And, over the next however long, I'll be cycling those in and seeing about how they interact with everything else. Do they make me tired? Do I start throwing up? I hope I don't do that. That's bad. So, just trying to take it a little bit slow, and while also still talking to everybody and trying to add things that other people find, like Austin, great find with the 7.8 DHF. We'll check into it. I mean, and I have some and see how it goes. Kind of like with the PS. PS, might be important, right? So there are lots of things that I am trying out, testing, taking, like the niacin. I'm taking that because it's not harmful, not good, right? You don't know what it is. It's B3. Yeah, I don't really have that much concern or worry about that. But I've added Huperzine A in the morning. So my signals might start to get there a lot faster and easier, which means I see more. Right? I don't know. But that's kind of why I'm doing this. And we don't know. You don't know. If you know, you'd have told me. I hope, right? So that's kind of the point. They don't know. I don't know. You don't know. They know. But I'm spending hundreds of dollars every month. Right now I'm on a clip of about $400 per month of everything I keep buying to keep up the Vision Quest supplements and buy new things like the PS and the 7.8 DHF and more like ginkgo biloba or ginkgo biloba, whatever. You guys know what it is. I just don't know how to say it right. I can't speak. I don't know why. I got paid for my whole 20s and 30s for speaking on the phone. That's how I made my money. Now, my mouth is like a mamwich in mush. Yeah, so a lot of money's going out, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell will do what for specific things. Like like ooh, the huperzine A may help with boosting the signals for them to travel faster, smoother. Maybe it will make me go more blind. So wait, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like, don't just take everything I say in a video. I said this multiple times. I feel like it's just something I need to keep saying. I don't know. And also the methylene blue, if you're on any kind of antidepressant or antipsychotic or mental health prescriptions, you do want to work with your prescriber and let them know that you're going to start or that you want. Don't tell them you are. You be me. Because I always tell them what I'm going to do. And they're like, oh, okay. I don't think that's the way it should work. Oh, I'm trying to set an appointment with Courtney Francis. She's like one of the top LH1 doctors. I believe she did work with Dr. Sudan down in South America in her study and research on LH1. Don't quote me. I don't know. But she knows about LH1, and I've seen her before about MS, but she doesn't exactly do MS, so it was kind of a wasted appointment. I apologize for wasting her time. Trying to set that appointment, and hopefully I can go through all of the tests. The actual VFT, the OCT, the chart test that we go through, and all the different things that they have access to. Put me through because I'm a science experiment. I could be their science experiment too. I'll be your science experiment. Why not? Because I got kicked out of the last one. You bastards. The Bascom Palmer gene therapy study. When I got MS, they kicked me out of the LH1 study because I got too many diseases that are neurodegenerative. So overall, my vision in my left eye has really been improving over the last month or two. Just kind of in general, like what I see out and around in the room is a lot more. And when I'm kind of saying I can see the camera when I look down into the left just a little bit with my left eye, that's new. Like in the last couple days, new. This is the third day, I would say, that I've been able to do that, or I noticed that I can see right there, kind of, right? And I think because it's been so long since I've really used my left eye, it's painful. So that might be one thing. But another thing is, I got so many things. Pretty much through my whole 30s and, late 20s, like 28 to 39, 40, right in there. I don't know, I'm only 41 and a half, so it's not like 10 years ago. But it's like more than a decade of my life. It's just gone because of the eye pain that I've had. It felt like ice pick was in my eye and rattling around, and talk about this shit like a million times. But that's gone. I haven't had that kind of eye pain in months and months. Like,
late night ride, no rest, no break. Tracking every step, every move I make. Not chasing the cure, that ain't Beth's plan. Just rewiring the damage, fixing what I can. Hour after hour, stacking the list. Every compound tested, not one is missed. Methylene blue, scavenging the strays. Put a lost electrons back into place. A mutation flipped, complex one stuck. Man D grabbed, electrons erupt. Floating free, but this ain't a game. RS out here like ninjas with blades. Drop kicking my ganglion, slicing through fast. Samurai assassins wrecking my past, but test rat fights, test rat strikes. One by one I take out their mic. This ain't random, not a blind guess. Every new stack, I measure the steps. Some things work, some things don't. Some bring light, some just don't. 11 months deep, still dialing in, documenting each loss, each win. One wrong move, vision fades. One right shift, colors cascade. Not just for me, this is bigger than that. Blueprints written in every stat. One master mix, one final dose. A formula built for those who've lost hope. Fast and furious, back from the spin. Brian Aston stepping back in. Second life, second loss. But this time I drive our boss. Pedal down, feeling that burn. Flipping the script with every turn. One step closer, one day more. Bit by bit, I unlock the door. Watch the test rat, he moves fast. Supplements in, supplements out, nothing lasts. One by one, I test no doubt. Watch for now, the test rat at Olo will figure it out.
In front of me, but actually more central and detailed. I'm noticing that it's kind of opening up, which is fucking amazing. I was dead. I kid. But that's pretty much all we got to run through today. There are some new supplements, the PS and the 7.8 DHF, to be added as I go. I won't know, results on that sort of stuff. Next video probably, but probably will have more kind of updates about my left eye improving, because that's what's happening right now, is my left eye is getting better, which is amazing. I'm like kind of just blown away about it. The more I talk about it, and I think like it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys soon. And as I leave, I want to leave you with just one more test rat anthem.
Late night grind, no rest, no break. Tracking every step, every move I make. Not chasing the cure, that ain't ref plan. Just rewiring the damage, fixing what I can. Hour after hour, stacking the list. Every compound tested, not one is missed. Methylene blue, scavenging the strays. Put the lost electrons back into place. A mutation flipped, complex one stuck. Man D grabbed, electrons erupt. Floating free, but this ain't a game. RS out here like ninjas with blades. Drop kicking my ganglion, slicing through fast. Samurai assassins wrecking my past. But test rat fights, test rat strikes. One by one I take out their mic. This ain't random, not a blind guess. Every new stack, I measure the steps. Some things work, some things don't. Some bring light, some just don't. 11 months deep, still dialing in, documenting each loss, each win. One wrong move, vision fades. One right shift, colors cascade. Not just for me, this is bigger than that. Blueprints written in every stat. One master mix, one final dose. A formula built for those who've lost hope. Fast and furious, back from the spin. Brian Aston stepping back in. Second life, second loss, but this time I drive our boss. Pedal down, feeling that burn, flipping the script with every turn. One step closer, one game more. Bit by bit, I unlock the door. Watch the test rat, he moves fast. Supplements in, supplements out, nothing lasts. One by one, I test no doubt. Watch for now, the test rat at Olo will figure it out.